Hello friends, today we're going to visit the location of a former U.S. Defense Department radar installation right here in Lapeer County, Michigan. This particular station was in operation from 1957 until 1968, and it was what they call a gap filler. And gap fillers were small radar facilities that filled in the gaps, in this case between the main base in Mount Clemens, Michigan at Selfridge Air National Guard Base and the Port Austin, Michigan radar station at the tip of the thumb. The location was on Deanville Road, just about a mile and a half east of Van Dyke. And it was kind of hard to track this down because there wasn't a lot of information online about it. But here we go, just a little bit east of Churchill Road, on the south side of the road. We can even see the gate if we zoom in quick on this photo. The last satellite view shows that there's nothing left of the facility. It's been strip mined. As we approach the site, you can see the rising hills and landscape here, and it is one of the highest, or probably the highest point in Lapeer County. And this photo here matches up with a 20-year-old photograph I found online that shows the facility when it was still in existence, right over here on the top of the hill. And again, remember that the hills have really changed over the years with all the mining that's taken place. Once we pass the stop sign, we'll head up the hill and keep your eye open on the right-hand side, and we'll come across really what's the last remaining evidence that you're in the right spot. As we get closer, we'll come up to the antique gate that was there in the photos that you can see overhead. And it's also in the photos that were taken 20-some years ago that I've linked in the description of this video as well. And let's slow down and have a closer look. Look at that gate. Double pillars on the outside edge, 3 strips of barbed wire. That's exactly the same gate you can see in this old photograph that was taken a long time ago, and in the overhead satellite view as well. Let's continue on up the hill, and we'll come back and get a view of it coming from east to west. But I think it's pretty cool that the gate's still there. I'm tempted to go back and look and see if there's still a padlock, a U.S. government padlock on the gate. It wouldn't surprise me because a lot of times they never move those things, and this gate looks like it's never been used. But let's have another look here at the structure from a different angle. And these were simple 2-room structures that didn't have a lot of space in them. From what I could tell, they didn't have bunking facilities in them. They were equipment rooms and generator rooms with a little tiny space heater inside, as you'll see in one of the pictures coming up. But this is just a beautiful view from up here. It would be even more so if they hadn't have mined it all, but it is what it is, and it's providing jobs and building supplies for people, so I guess that's a good thing. All right, here we go back up the hill. You can see one of the several mines in the area. I believe there was also a county dump up here at one time too, the Deanville dump or the Deanville transfer station, if I remember right. So, all right, let's slow down a little bit here. And now we're looking right up into the area where the station would have been up until around 2010, 2013 when they demolished it. Here's a series of some still photographs I found that were posted online, and we certainly want to give credit to the original photographer, who is not named in the photo thing, but we will share a link to his work so you can see his work, and he does a lot of interesting exploration photos all around the country. And these photos inside are just fabulous. It's so cool to see the inside of one of these old radar facilities. And just like we expected, it's just 2 simple rooms. And in one of them you can find the remnants of the old heater. Not much else here left behind to see though. Not much at all. Current pictures of that right here. Well, I appreciate you watching today and checking out this video, because I think a lot of people have forgotten or didn't know that this military facility actually existed here in northern Lapeer County, and I wanted to share the history of that with you today. All right, well, check out other videos on my channel.
Elevated area.
I've got
right
one
here
about
for sure.
the little community of Deanville
like
that
you
used to
said,
be
the
just down the road from here.
mining is taking
And we're going
place
to be
over the
doing one
last
soon about the
50 years is
actual
really
missile bases and
transformed
silos that are
the
closer in around
look
the
of the
perimeter of the
area.
Metro Detroit area. I think you'll find that pretty
The only
interesting
thing
too
that
if you're into
might
military
give us a
history.
clue is if we happen to find
Thanks for watching. Have a great
an
day.
ancient